Let me see something. So, y'all, this is my late night car chat when I have to go pick up my daughter. It's like 11 at it's like 11 at night. I have to go pick up my daughter, so but I like doing this late night car chat thing. My first late night car chat was awesome too, and that did good. And if y'all want to check that out, I would put it right here. Yeah, y'all can go check that out. Put it right here. That was my first late night car chat. I was just talking about being consistent and goals basically. But in this late night car chat is yeah. You know, it's crazy how life works. I think about this all the time, how different my journey could have been if things had lined up just a little bit differently. But at the same time, I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. Every pause, every setback, every not yet, it's all a part of the bigger picture, even when you can't see it yet. So, so let's let's talk about, let me get cozy. Let's talk about my acting journey, okay? Before the pandemic, I was moving and working on my acting career. I was booking projects. I worked on a few projects. I worked on Sistas, The Oval, Bruh for Tyler Perry, Black Lightning, Greenleaf. I'm just naming a few because I did a whole lot, but the list is just too long for me to name everything that I've done. But but I digress. I'll talk about that later. But at that time, I felt like I was making progress. I was stepping onto real sets. I was watching real actors. I was really absorbing everything like a sponge. And I felt like I was finally getting my foot in the door. Then I started to realize something. I wasn't really in the door. I was more so standing near it. Because the reality is, background work, no matter how exciting it feels, doesn't hold the same weight when you're trying to move up in the industry. I learned that quickly in a brief acting class I took. Casting directors aren't really looking at background experience when they're searching for lead roles. And that hit me hard because it felt like I had been running towards something only to realize I was on the wrong track. And I won't and y'all, I won't even lie. There were moments when I felt stuck. Like, what now? Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? My mom is literally my rock. She was doing everything she could to help me get into the next level. She was basically my agent. She was emailing, she was calling, she was submitting my name for roles. She was making sure I stayed in the loop. She did everything in her power to help me chase this dream. So, the film industry is not just about talent, it's about access, really. You have to know people. You have to be in the right room, shake the right hands, and build the relationships with the right people. And that is the hardest part because if you don't already have these connections, you are basically on the outside looking in. And let's just talk about the money side of things because this industry is not cheap. It is not cheap. Acting classes, headshots, workshops, networking events, all that costs money, y'all. All that costs money. And when you're balancing real life, bills, responsibility, family, you have to make choices. Sometimes that means putting your dream on pause to handle what's in front of you. And that's actually what happened to me. I had to step back and reevaluate. I had to ask myself, is this really something I want to do? And every time I thought about it, the answer was always yes. Because acting isn't just a hobby for me. It's not something I want to try just to see what happens. It's something I literally love. I love storytelling. I love becoming a character, stepping into something and stepping into someone else's shoes and bringing their vision to life. That feeling when you're on set, fully in character and scene, knowing you're part of something bigger than yourself, that's a feeling I can't shake. So even though I had to pause, I never stopped praying about it. I never stopped praying about it because one thing about me is I believe in God's timing. I believe just because something doesn't happen when I want it to doesn't mean it won't happen at all. Sometimes the delay is set up for something greater. And I know that when that right opportunity comes, I'll be ready. I will be ready. So if you're watching this and you ever had to put a dream on hold, just know it's not over. I don't care how much time has passed. I don't care what obstacles are in the way. If that fire is still inside you, it means the dream is still alive. Keep going. Stay ready. Keep your faith strong. And when the right door opens, baby, walk through it like you were always meant to be there. All right. Let me stop before I get too deep. Made it this far in my video? Please drop a comment. Have you ever had to take a step back from something you love? How did you handle it? Let's talk about it. And don't ever give up on your dreams. And I'm going to call it a night because it's time to get some rest. I just wanted to share that with you guys, to not give up on what you want to do, because I'm not. I still have that fire in me, and I just know there is an agent out there that's going to help me and my mom kick gear into my acting career. And I don't know, maybe YouTube might be the opportunity to open doors. You just never know. You just never know how God works, and he works in mysterious ways. But again, I'm not going to get too deep. But everybody, have a good night. Get some rest. And I'll see you in the next video.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not